And then match number 4, day 1 of the Naman Rialta Spaces, Naman Rialta, pardon me, presents Superstar League 2.0 powered by Global T20 Canada. And it's 10 for no loss. Starting the GVC strikers. The reason being, cutting edge striders are one player short. So 10 run penalty, that means 10 run bonus for the GVC strikers. What a way to start off their journey in the Naman Realty presents Superstar League 2.0 powered by Global T20 Canada. That'll be 1D.
And what a shot by Vidhi Mathuria. Goes on to the back foot and slashes it hard towards the cover point region. Once again, does the same thing this time. It's one declared. How well is she playing? And we talk of starting with a 4 or a 6. They started with a 10 over here. That's the best part about this format. A player shot plus 10 to the opposition. This time goes on to the back foot. Oh my God, what a shot. She's packing a punch, Vidhi Mathuria. And look at her batting partner. She's delighted at the other end. Remember, the playing condition here for the female players is that you have to face 6 deliveries. And looks like the way Vidhi is batting, she'll be more than happy facing the next 48 deliveries in this match.
What a start here. This is for the GVC strikers. They've done some research after looking at the first season. They know how important this opening pair is. And does 8 runs plus 10, of course, that they got as a free gift because the cutting edge striders are one player short. So it's 18 for no loss. Just 3 deliveries bowled. Now the remaining 3 deliveries are crucial. It's going to be Junaid Sharif. They lose a wicket. It's going to be minus 10. Spinner on the leg side. And that's going to be 4. That's a Naman Realty 4. And today, Mikhail, this is the first boundary that we've seen from a woman player.
And she's looked so confident, so good in the zone. And she is just batting phenomenally well. Another time, she'll go for another shot. This time around, happy to steal a single. But that's a no ball, which means it's a free hit. So the cutting edge striders are just a little edgy at the moment. And look at the dugout of GVC strikers. It looks like a carnival at the moment because they have got 29 runs with 2 women players in the middle. This is a super start for them. Tossed up delivery, looking for the big hit. But that's a free hit, so that was never going to be an out. All she needs to do now is just keep her wicket. Nicely played for a single. What a start. What a batting performance. GVC strikers are on the highway after the first over.
Oh, fabulous. This is exactly what is a strategy. And these 2 women batswomen have implemented the strategy well. At the end of the first over, GVC strikers are 30 for no loss.
Oh yes, 31 in the first over. Vidhi and Dhruvi will need to be given a royal treat by their captain for the kind of start they've given their side. This is a phenomenal start and they need to capitalize as well. Memon with the second over. At the moment, you can have a look at Mudassar, just feeling the heat as well as skipper. He understands the importance of taking wickets and curtailing the runs as well, containing the batsmen.
Subtle changes in the field. They've considered 31 runs to 21 runs. 10 was a part of the gift that they gave because they're one player short of the cutting edge striders. And Naif Memon starts with a white ball.
Make that 2. Memon's under pressure now. Make that 3. 3 consecutive wides. Who's sweating, I wonder, at this point in time? Again down the leg side. Wide number 4. Looks like Dhruvi is terrorizing the bowler at the moment with the bat. Memon's not able to find his line. Oh, tossed up. That should be Is that from the bat? Another wide. Oh my God. What are we witnessing here? Memons creating a dubious record for himself.
All he needs to do is bowl that kind of deliveries. Yes, that's the second legal delivery is bowled. And Vidhi Mathuria has faced 6 deliveries. Not sure why she is being declared. She's scoring well. 9 runs that she scored. A wonderful innings this has been by Vidhi Mathuria. Deserves a huge round of applause, and that's what she gets from the GVC Strikers dugout.
Oh yes, I would have told her, just Simran, ji le apni zindagi in the center of the pitch. Go play your game. You've got us the runs. Go express yourself. She's been superb in the middle today. Easily in contention for the woman of the match as well.
And GVP as the new batsman, that's Gaurang Parekh, gets off the mark with a single.
Oh my God, Memon. I wonder what's going through his mind. Just look at Mudassar as well. Ethan covers, giving the charge. Taken. Memon takes a nice catch, diving to his right. Soft dismissal there for Dhruvi Dattani. She walks back to the dugout, and this means that GVP and RVP are in the middle. Looks like brothers in the middle. Can they strike a winning combination? Tossed up, driven nicely towards covers. Mudassar going for the hit. Shy of the stumps, that's an overthrow. Poor cricket, no backing up. Gaurang seizing the third run as well. They'll be delighted. Very ordinary cricket at the moment right now by cutting edge riders.
And on the other hand, good cricket by the GVC Strikers. 43 for 1. Good running between the wickets. A single converted into 3. And that's straight like an arrow. Naman Reality 4 from the bat of Gaurang Parekh to end the second over. GVC Strikers are 47 for 1.
And interestingly, Chaitanya, these 47 runs have come with absolutely no risk. It's been a walk in the park for them. All they've had to do is just take singles and find those boundaries as well. It's been smooth sailing at the moment. Mudassar, the captain, now with the third over. Very fine cricketer. He plays professional league cricket in Mumbai as well. A phenomenal all-rounder. Tossed up delivery, that should sail. Oh, that takes the net as well. Lucky to get away with that. That's a dead ball.
Yes, that was a good shot by Rahul. Unfortunately, made connection with the overhead wires. Does dead ball on the offside now, and that's a Rialta Spaces sixer. Comes down the track, and on the offside over the covers, Rialta Spaces 6.
Yes, everyone's trying to capture these moments in the middle. The near and dear ones of each other's playing this tournament and competition. Another tossed up delivery, another long hop, straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. One too many there. You miss, I hit. That's how the story goes in this format. Mudassar strikes. Rahul Parekh walks back after making a splash in the middle, but that splash has been for a very short time.
Important for the cutting edge striders to keep picking wickets. 53 for 2 now. Maulik Mehta, new man in. Still bowling around the wicket is Mudassir Bhatt. Short ball and just did not carry to the fielder there. That'll be a single off the mark is Maulik Mehta.
Sensible bowling this by Mudassir. Try to understand. He's just slowing the pace of the ball. See, he's tossing it up. You need more effort to hit the ball, and that's what happens. What a catch. What a catch. Just told you about slowing the pace of the ball. It gets difficult to hit. You have to put in a lot of power. Gaurang departs. He perishes. Lovely catch in the deep. A one-handed Spartan poker catch of the match.
Without a doubt, has to be the Spartan poker catch of the match. Mudassir Bhatt picks a second wicket. Just have a look at the replay there. Just look at him. One-handed attempt and was able to hold on to it. 54 for 3. The cutting edge striders. Umang Sheth, the new man in. Left-hander for the GVC Strikers. 54 for 3. 2 deliveries remaining in the over for Mudassir Bhatt. Can he pick up another wicket? That's exactly what the cutting edge Striders must be hoping for. Simple instructions for the GVC Strikers is play out this over. 2 deliveries remaining. An experienced bowler, sensible bowler, play out the remaining 2 deliveries without any further damage.
Mudassir employing a very, very strategic bowling option, slowing the pace on the turf and inviting the batsman to play the big hits with a lot of power being imparted on it. And that's what this cricket and this format is all about. Bring in your own set of strategies and plans.
Yes, absolutely. That's what this form of cricket is about. 55 for 3 now. At the end of the third over, is it? We'll just get confirmation. No, there's still a ball remaining. It's Maulik Mehta on strike now. He scored a run. Still bowling around the wicket. Mudassir Bhatt on the leg side. Big heave. And will get the Naman Realty 6. To end the third over, GVC Strikers are 61 for 3.
Three over 61. The score is very good for GVC Strikers at the moment. All they need is to just keep wickets in hand and keep a partnership going. And now it's that Red Bull double trouble over. An interesting one for everybody.
Three over 61 for 3. The GVC Strikers. It's time for the Red Bull double trouble over. Number of runs scored gets doubled. Wicket lost will be -5. Norman Memon takes responsibility of the Red Bull double trouble over. Umang Sheth on strike down the leg side, get him 2 runs. The reason being it's the Red Bull double trouble over. Down the leg side again. So not a delivery bowled and 4 runs already conceded. Comes down the track, jersey number 999 is Umang Sheth. Sensible stuff. Just a run taken. $67 for 3. Maulik Mehta on strike. Off the back foot, hits it hard, but straight to the fielder at a long off. That'll just be a single to be counted for as 2 runs.
Over there. You'll toss it, no? Chaitanya?
Straight over the bowler's head. Timing there by Maulik Mehta. Gets a Naman Realty 6er. In the meanwhile, we'll head over to Mikhail Vaswani for an interview in the dugout.
In conversation with the owner of GVC Strikers. They're right now in the middle, looking good with 3 wickets down, over 60-70 runs. Owner DJ Chetas. Butterflies in the stomach, little nervous, excited. How's it?
Not nervous because we got a good start and see, there's another 6. So I think we're playing pretty well and I think we should make around 170, 180 runs. That's a good.
That's an ambitious total.
That's a good score. So yeah.
As you mentioned, your start has been good, and your openers, I must mention both of them, Vidhi and the other lady as well. Oh my God, they need to be complimented for their batting performance.
Really well. We didn't expect her to play so well. But yeah, she was good.
The first over, you all were 30 plus runs thanks to them.
Yeah, because of the 10 runs that they gifted us.
Yeah, but they didn't lose a wicket, so that was, and also they got a 4 over there. What's the strategy in this? Is there a strategy in this format, or it's like more of a lottery sometimes? You really don't know how things pan out.
Just go there and give it your best. Just go hit because you just got 8 overs to hit. Yeah. So I think just go there and do what you do the best.
What comes more easy, being a DJ or being an owner of a team?
DJ, because I've been doing that since 14 years now, 15 years now. This is new to me, so definitely.
But enjoying this experience, Chetas?
Yeah, loving it. This is new to me, but I'm liking it. Not bad.
Do we see you as well walking in the middle and playing a few shots?
Once we secure our spot in whatever the top 4, then you might just see me play
That's what an unconditional owner is all about. Put the team into the playoffs, and then once you're secured, go have a hit as well in the middle. Thanks a lot, Chetas. Wish you the very best. Your team's looking good and playing some good cricket as well. Right, that's it from the center. It's back to the commentary box with Chaitanya.
Thank you, Mikhail. It's back to the match wherein the GVC Strikers are on a roll. 4 overs, 4.1 overs. It's 100 on the board. Still 4 more overs to go. Are we going to get a 200 run in an innings? The first match in the Superstar League. And this is the team, the new team. That's the GVC Strikers. Paras Babbar, the bowler. Maulik Mehta on strike. Comes down the track, low full toss. Oh, the fielder at long off. And he's taken a brilliant catch. Mudassir Bhatt, the captain of the Cutting Edge Striders there. That's a Spartan Poker catch of the match.
And the good news for the batting side, though, is they lost that wicket in the 5th over, the first ball of the 5th over, and not the last ball of the 4th over, which could have easily been a -5 as well, had it been the Red Bull double trouble. But 100 for 4, very, very good setup for them. The stage is set, the platform is there. They have the ammunition and the batting power. They can easily explore. Speaking to the owner, DJ Chetas, and he says, we're aiming at something close to 170. I'm sure they'll be more than happy if they even settle for something close to 150 over here, 150, 160. Chaitanya.
Yes, they sure will. 150 is a winning score. And just stuttling there are the GVC Strikers. They were going good. All of a sudden, fall of wickets. Paras Babbar has picked up second wicket in this over.
Oh yes, and this format comes with its twists and turns, and we've just seen that once again. Just when a team has looked on a top gear, they've all of a sudden, it's like being on the highway and then coming onto the service lane. That's how this format is sometimes. A heap of wickets, and all of a sudden, the brakes on the scoring. Once again, there's a quick check for that line. If it was a no ball, remember, there's a center line on the pitch, and the ball needs to pitch ahead of that, not behind it. And if it pitches behind that center line, it is a no ball.
So the decision is pending for the no ball. So review taken. Good start. That was with the GVC Strikers. 100 for 4. Not a no ball, so that will be a wicket. Umang Shah is the new man walking in. Paras Babbar picks up his second wicket. And the 5th wicket for the Cutting Edge Striders. There we go. The ball has pitched beyond the white line and does a fair delivery. Good work there by the camera team.
Wickets remain the problem for GVC Strikers at the moment. They need to preserve, they need a partnership. They need to consolidate right now. Nicely driven, taken on the full, through covers for a single. This is good cricket. They need to just take it easy, because sometimes losing wickets in a heap just becomes the order of play as well for a batting side. Paras Babbar has been wonderful so far in his 2 deliveries. Nicely tossed up, nicely driven once again. Good cricket all round.
Good cricket, that's important for GVC Strikers. They've had a good start. Not to give it away easily. Thus just getting the momentum back for the 5th and the 6th over. And then maybe for the last 2 overs they can go all guns blazing. Full toss and defended. The strategy very clear. Not looking for those 4s and 6s. Just getting a single.
So it's been a very tidy over so far. 100 up on the board sometime back, but after that it hasn't been smooth sailing for the side. GVC Strikers, there you can see owner DJ Chetas, all of them in animated discussion. You really don't know what is the safe total over here in this format, in this ground, with close and boundaries. Never easy, right, to set a target on this ground.
Absolutely, Mikhail. Never easy. Don't know what score is a chaseable target. And of course, with the addition of the game Ghumao over, you get 25 plus 20, so you can have a chance of scoring almost 50 runs in an over. Of course, there's an element of risk. That's the fun of the game. The Naman Realty presents Superstar League 2.0, powered by Global T20 Canada in its second season. And the new team, one of the new teams, is GVC Strikers, and they've had a good start so far.
Oh yes, they've given a very good account of themselves on day one, and their debut outing as well. Abhiraj, the bowler, Memon there on the screen, didn't have a great outing with the ball. Coming back to GVC Strikers, so far so good for them.
Comes down the track, fielder, and not able to hold on to that one. Good attempt there, but just not able to hold on to it. 2 runs for Umang.
And it's important Mudassar places the right fielders at the right places. You need your best fielders at long on, long off in this format. And that's why I feel with Mudassar at short mid wicket, he should be at long on. It's very important. Just a confirmation that has been deemed dead ball because it hit the overhead wire on its way to the fielder. So that'll have to be re-bowled. This time he times it better. He middles it better. What a shot this by Umang Sheth.
Good striking. That's what the GVC Strikers need now. 5 wickets in hand. Looking for those maximums, and that's what he gets. The Naman Realty sixer for Umang Sheth. Down the leg side, wide ball. So Abhiraj put under pressure now. First ball 6. She's down the leg side. Full toss down the leg side, and sensible cricket now by Sheth. Gets the Naman Realty 4 runs. Comes down the track, good fielding there by Abhiraj. Good footwork. That'll be a dot ball.
Footwork is very important. Oh, that's a no ball. That's a poor delivery. That's a free hit on offer. Good opportunity this for Umang Shah now. Can he convert this into a maximum? Can he get a Naman Realty 6 over here? And he does it in fine style. Tossed up delivery underneath the bat. Just goes with extension and hits it over long off. As easy as it gets. GVC Strikers striking it well. It looks like the bowlers for Striders are on a strike at the moment here. Nobody seems to be raising their hand and getting a wicket, Chaitanya.
Yep, no wickets coming in, but the 4s and 6ers are coming in for the GVC Strikers. And he's bowled. Umang Shah edged it, and LED tails have been dislodged. Thus Umang Shah will have to walk back, and Mikhail, as you mentioned now, the cutting edge Striders finally get a wicket.
Oh yes, dragged one onto the stumps. Much needed wicket, and Abhiraj clearly his reaction summed up the situation for his side. It was more of relief. They got that breakthrough. There you can see, just going too hard at it. Too much of power behind that shot sometimes results in a wicket as well. The 122, anything close to 150 would be a very good total. Gives the charge. He's got the height on that. Has he got the distance as well? He has. That's another Naman Realty 6. Abhiraj is proving costly at the moment. And runs are coming thick and fast for the GVC Strikers. It was a full delivery, taken on the full. He gave the charge, he got the height on it. Just kept lobbing high and just got behind the fielder to crash into the side net of the St. Stanislaus AstroTurf Park. Chaitanya, lovely breeze blowing across the St. Stanislaus Park. Just so wonderful, the weather in Mumbai. Unreal weather, I must admit.
Yes, it is. We aren't used to such pleasant weather. In the meanwhile, what a attempt there again by the fielder of the cutting edge Riders, not able to hold on to it. That'll just be a single.
Chaitanya, these half chances need to be taken. When you're at a situation at 129 for 6 with batsmen going hammer and tongs, you need to take these catches.
Absolutely, Mikhail. You have to. You are a player short. You have gifted 10 runs to the opposition. You've leaked 129 runs in your first 6 overs. You need to hold on to those chances. Not a chance there. But that'll be a single for Rohan Mehta. .130 for 6. Nihir Goradia putting over the wicket. Good striking there by Umang Sheth. Is he looking for the second one? No. Good return by the fielder. That'll just be a single.
He's played some good shots down the ground. Look good, the lefty. A left-right combination, always beneficial in the middle overs. Nice hit, lovely shot. Oh, the captain there, Mudassir. That's close, that could be gone. But the batsman scampers back inside. That should have been taken. These are easy pickings for a cricketer of Mudassir's caliber. A very fine cricketer, I must admit. Seen a lot of him and very fine all-rounder.
Goes for the big one again, Umang Sheth, and he gets the maximum. Naman Realty sixer. Another one from the bat of Umang. 138. So easily clearing the 150 run mark would be the GVC Strikers, the new team in the Superstar League. The block hole. Good work by the fielder. That'll be a single to end the 7th over. At the end of 7 overs, GVC Strikers are 139 for 6.
Seven overs completed, 139 for 6. GVC Strikers playing their first game. They are a new team, and so far they've batted exceptionally well. They've looked good, and the batsmen have stood up to the challenge in their debut outing in season 2.2 of the Superstar League. What a lovely batting performance so far. Everybody has chipped in. Just get the impression that the cutting edge Striders have been a little bit out of steam in this particular game of theirs. But they're just going back to GVC Strikers. Vidhi Mathuria, easily the highlight of the evening with her batting performance. And her non-striking partner as well. Up to the task. Goes big here. Umang Sheth takes it on the full. Over long on. Another 6. Runs are coming thick and fast as the Striders continue to leak runs in this match. They've conceded quite a few sixes. Tournament sixers have gone to 68 as well. Another good hit as he found the fielder. Not really. Oh, well, very well fielded. Timing the jump beautifully. Denied another run. Umang's not quite happy with his batting partner. He's looked good, but Rohan says, allow me to do the hitting as well. But a very good hit. Inside out. Over extra cover there. This time Rohan goes big. Has he found the fielder there? Yes, he has. At long off. Nicely taken over there. Umang departs. Good news for them is that Rahul departs. Good news is that Umang is back on strike. 146 for 7 in 7.3 overs. The last 3 deliveries will have to be bowled by a woman player. Good enough chance for the batsman to make the most of this opportunity. This is what happens. Umang has spent a lot of time shade in the middle. 45 of 18. How well has he batted? The left-hander has got a few lives, but he's made it count. And he's looked very, very good. And the good news is that he'll be on strike as well. He gets to face the last 3 deliveries. Neha Sharma with the last 3 deliveries in this game. Tossed up. Oh my God, that could be a soft dismissal. Oh, another life. And this means absolute pandemonium in the middle. Neha bowls a full toss. Umang misses it. The ball falls short of the fielder. There's a shy at the stumps. Deflects. It's all happening here at the St. Stanislaus. They've asked for a run-out decision. That's pending at the moment, but that full delivery should have been converted into a maximum. It's all happening. Confusion, pandemonium, some class mixed with a lot of carnage as well in this format. Two deliveries left. Umang Shade on strike. He's batting on 45. GVC strikers have clearly been a very impressive batting unit this evening. 148 for 7 at the moment. 2 deliveries left. Umang batting on 47. Once he gets to a 50, he will need to declare or rather retire himself into the dugout. That's the rule of this format. Tossed up delivery, takes it on the full, gets to his 50, takes his team past 150, and he walks back to the dugout. Very well played, Umang Sheth. You've done the job for your team. Very fine innings, an innings of very high caliber and pedigree. $155 for 7. This easily is one of the most impressive batting displays this evening by any of the sides on day 1 of the Superstar League 2.0. Neha Sharma with the last delivery of this innings. Beautifully placed at 155. Harshil Dharod will take strike for the final delivery in the innings. Oh, nicely bowled, taking the pace of the ball. They'll look for the second one. They'll scamper back for the second. Will they chance for a third? Not really. 157 for 7 in their 8 overs. GVC strikers will look comfortable and comforted and confident in their dugout of theirs. They've got the runs on the board. It's up to the cutting-edge striders now to chase it down. Wonderful batting performance, and credit has to go to Umang Sheth for getting to that wonderful 50. What a contest it is between bat and ball. A side led by Gaurang Parekh, owned by DJ Chetas. They made their quick buys in the auction. Very, very aggressive, and they were very, very proactive as well. Saw them the other day as well, practicing at the very same venue, just to fine-tune their skills and get their combination right as well. This is turning out to be a very, very good performance by them, but can they deliver with the ball? It's over to Chaitanya Sant for the toss of the next game.
Yes, it's time for the toss for match number 5 between Triumph Knights and Team Superstar. So one is the home team of the league owners and the other is a new team in the Superstar League 2.0. But for the toss, I'd like to invite one of the league owners, Mr. Samir Khan, on the stage. Samir Khan. Thank you. And I'd like to invite the toss representatives from Triumph Knights, Uttanga Thakur, and from Team Superstar, we have Muhammad Ali himself. Yes, first, the question to you. New team, Triumph Knights, how are the entire preparations going?
We've been practicing for like now four matches we've played before this, and we didn't play together before this, but I think we have a good team, and hopefully we'll perform well.
This is your first season. How is the setup looking like?
It's looking great. I have never seen this before. This was my first time when I came here, and everything was like wow, and everything looks so huge. It's great.
And you're playing the first match against the league owners itself. So, Muhammad Ali, the way first match went, not exactly your way, but looking to change your fortune in the next match.
Trying to warm up to the game, and we are struggling with our team. So yeah, the second match will be much better.
Right, hopefully. So, we'll have the toss. You have the coin. Yes, so we'll have you call Superstar or Naman Reality on the other side. Superstar or Naman Reality? Superstar is the call and Naman Reality it is. So, perhaps fortune's going through. So, fielding is the call taken by the home team. That's the team Superstar. They'll be fielding first. That's it from the toss area. Thank you.
Live in the second innings where the cutting edge Striders are chasing 150 odd runs in this match, 157 to be precise. Nicely bowled once again. GVC Strikers have a strong hold of this game at the moment. Nicely played as long as the batsmen preserve their wickets in the first over. They saved that -10. Oh, that could be close. Nicely bowled. 1 over up, 4 for no loss, cutting edge Striders. Gaurang Parekh to bowl the second over of the match. 154 runs needed in 42 deliveries. Looks an impossible task, but in this format anything is possible. Nicely bowled once again. Tossed up delivery. That's a wide. They'll need to cut down on the wides and the extras. Shweta on strike. Shweta Minawala. At this rate, life will get difficult for the Striders. They need to find the big hits. Gets an inside edge. Remember, each time a woman player scores runs, it doubles up automatically. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, and 6 becomes 12. Chaitanya Sant joins me back in the com box. So nicely hit towards mid-wicket. Shy at the stumps. The field, the keeper does not quite collect it.
Thank you, Mikhail. Not able to collect it was Umang, the wicket keeper. The cutting edge Striders in some trouble. 5 for no loss. They haven't lost a wicket, but they haven't scored as what is demanded by the required run rate. Neha Sharma will have to walk back. She's faced 6 deliveries. And Gaurang Parekh still continues. Outside the off stump, wide ball. Singles Rohan Gamre. Shweta on strike. It's 11 for no loss at the end of 2 overs.
As far as the cutting edge Striders is concerned, it's time they play an aggressive brand of cricket. The message and the writing is on the wall, 147 and 36. unless and until they take their chances in this game, they'll get nowhere close to the target of 158. And that's why Paras and Mihir will have to play out of their skin to get to this target, Chaitanya.
Oh yes, they have to. They'll have to score. Nihir Koradia has the firepower to score, but can he deliver? Pressure. Target 158 runs, 2 overs, just 11 runs on the board. Nihir Koradia and Paras Babar. It's that man who scored heavily on the offside. Is the ball going out of the play area? No, it's not. Lucky. And that gives him a Naman Reality 6. So what a way to get off the mark for Nihir Koradia.
Wow. A miscue, and you get a 6. Goes off the back foot, plays it towards long on for a single.
Won't suffice. They'll need the 4s and 6ers. Paras. Umang Sheth, the bowler. Taking right arm over the wicket. Staying low, and the ball goes out of the playing area. Good shot by Paras Babar, but that's how the rules go in underarm cricket. The ball is out of the playing area, and he will have to walk back. Cutting edge Striders lose the wicket. Paras will have to walk back without disturbing the scorers.
And only Dino Mori will understand the pain of the shot. That's because he got out in similar fashion in his previous game when playing for Superstars, but that was a very powerful hit. He got the distance and the elevation as well, so much so that it was out of the St. Stanislaus arena. Another wicket falls. And this brings in their skipper, Mudassir, on strike.
A lot of expectations, a lot of pressure on Mudassir Bhatt. 19 for 1, gets off the mark. Gets Nihir back on strike, who's batting on 7 of just 2 deliveries. The equation is 139 from 33 deliveries.
Nicely bowled once again. Not many extras. I guess that's been the highlight for GVC strikers. Keep it simple, keep it tidy, keep it disciplined. Don't offer any room, any width. Allow them to take the risk. Acrobatic stuff by Umang Sheth over there. Very fit. Number 999. Just takes me back to number 333, Chris Gale. There are these fancy numbers. But at the moment, 19 for 1 after 3 overs. And this brings in the double trouble over. If Captain Mudassir gets going, then we are on for a big contest, Chaitanya.
This is going to be the make or break over. The Red Bull double trouble over. Number of runs scored gets doubled. Wicket loss will be -5. Mudassir won't even be thinking of the wicket right now. He'll just be thinking of scoring as many as possible. A minimum of 20 runs that can get doubled on to 40. That can get them somewhere close to 60 at the end of the 4th over. 3 overs, 22 for 1. There we go. The Red Bull double trouble over. Number of runs scored gets doubled. Wicket lost will be -5. Have to give marks for the homework done by team GVC Strikers. New team in the league. They're all prepped up and have displayed a good show in their first match. Still halfway to go, and what a start to the Red Bull double trouble over. Mudassir Bhatt will have to walk back. Devin Satikuar picks up a wicket in the Red Bull double trouble over, so that's -5 from the cutting edge Striders.
And that's a big wicket, huge wicket, tossed up delivery, inviting the batsman, just back of the length over there. Mudassir's eye lit up, just couldn't quite get that. And it was that occasion where once he missed it, no wickets, rather the bails were dislodged. And from here, I reckon this is going to be an uphill task for the cutting edge Striders. At the moment, they've been cut into pieces by a very, very disciplined GVC Strikers.
Chance for a run out. Just look at those efforts being taken by the GVC Strikers. Single taken, that'll be counted for us too. Norman gets off the mark. Gets Nihir Koradia back on strike.
He's picking the right lengths here. Deven Satikuar has got the right lengths. Easily one of the most impactful bowlers so far in this league. Taken. Soft dismissal. Nihil Gorodia as well. Walks back. This is turning out to be a one-sided contest. Under pressure. Chasing. 158. Look at those faces in the dugout for the cutting edge striders. That tells the story at the moment.
And Devan is bowling well, isn't it? 2 wickets that he's picked up, bowling round the wicket. Leg spinners, the leg cutters, giving absolute no room for the batsman. And has picked up 2 important wickets, that too in the Red Bull double trouble over. 2 wickets, that is -10. So the cutting edge striders are 14 for the loss of 3 wickets. Rishabh walks in, Rishabh Amin, the left-hander. Now it'll be interesting to see what Deven Satikumar does. The equation 144 required from 26 balls for the cutting edge striders. Well bowled there, well played. Rishabh Amin knows the importance of this over. Just play it out, it seems. Yes, that's how the strategy looks like, and that'll be another dot ball.
Very well fielded there by RVP Rahul there. Very nicely done. This team is showing a lot of spark and intensity in the middle. GVC strikers. They have walked into the middle and they're making a statement as well. We are new in this league, but we will punch above our weight in the competition. 14 for 3, cutting a striker. Looks to go big through the covers. Will have to settle for a single. Nicely fielded there by Gaurang Parekh.
That's the only chance now for the cutting edge striders is to make use of the game Ghumao over in the remainder of the 3 overs. Can get around 45 runs in that over. Still will be a far way away from the target, but can hit the net run rate somehow. Can make the match interesting that way. That'll just be a single. Won't be a problem for the GVC strikers.
These singles won't bother the GVC strikers at the moment. What cutting edge striders need is a flurry of 6s and 4s. Goes big, goes high, goes handsome, goes into the stands. Lovely shot that by Amin. Rishabh Amin there. Just got underneath the ball, got stuck under it, and went bang.
Good strike there of power on that one by Rishabh Amin. 24 on the board, still a long way to go. Outside edge, the ball will have a lot of revs, but nicely held by Umang. Soft wicket, yet another Spartan Poker catch.
And that's been the story this evening. Cutting edge striders have been nowhere in the equation and the competition. And how well has she batted as well, Vidhi Mathuria. And she's wearing a big smile on her face, and why not? It's their contribution that laid the foundation. Coming back to this innings, Abhiraj walks in to bat. Talking about that lady in your frame, Vidhi Mathuria. A good day for her and her team.
Goes for the big one, has made good connection. Gets the Naman Reality sixer. What a way to get off the mark for Abhiraj Minawala. Wondering what is he doing. So down in the batting order, should have come up. Nonetheless, gets off the mark. 5 overs, 30 for 4.
Chaitanya, the writing is on the wall for Abhiraj, and it's Abhi nahi to kabhi nahi. It's like that for him. So the moment he walks in, Abhiraj says, all right, let me make this moment happen, and goes with that big 6. Where was he all this while? Gives the charge. Nicely fielded. Norman there at the striker's end.
Off the back foot, hasn't made connection. Straight to the field. Good catch. Yet another Spartan Poker catch.
Yes, another time, another hit, another fielder. That's been the story for them. Each time they've tried to hit the ball, they have found a fielder. In walks Memon. Memon will be remembered for conceding quite a few wides in his first over. Can he redeem himself by matching it with the equal amount of 6s in this match? This is going to be an interesting contest now.
Abhiraj struck well in the first ball that he faced and gets a single this time. won't be enough. More than 100 runs required for the cutting edge Striders. Not a good start. Naif Memon. The leg side hasn't made connection, but will get a single. Gets off the mark.
Oh yes, 32 for 5 and 5.4 overs. Abhiraj understands what's the need of the hour. Once again, looks to go for the big hit, only finds the fielder at long off. And these singles won't really hurt GVC at the moment. They are in the driver's seat. They are in a commanding situation. And all they'll do is bite time. Looks to go big over there, Memon. Once again, fails to find the sweet spot of the bat. 6 overs completed, 33 for 5. Looks a one-sided contest at the moment with the GVC strikers calling the shots. Abhiraj and Memon in the middle, but at the moment this equation is way beyond their grasp. 125 needed in 12 deliveries. I guess even Superman will not be able to get those runs for them at the moment.
It's very tough now for the cutting edge Striders. All they can attempt to do is get somewhere near the score. Sure that they don't get all out and save some grace on their net run rate. Abhiraj straight to the fielder and straight out. Not able to hold on to that one. That'll be a dot ball. Maulik Mehta, the bowler. And looking to steal a bye. Gets one. Off the back foot. Looking for the second one. No, it's this. No second on that. That'll just be a single.
A nice VVS Lakshman-like flick towards the fine leg region there by Memon. Goes big once again, misses out completely. Looking for the second run, but will have to settle for one. Just formalities left to be completed in this game. Is that a side arm that he's been given a no for? Oh yes, the umpire indicating. You got to keep it dead straight. That's a freebie for Memon. Can he convert that free hit into a big six? Down the ground, towards long off for a single. Hardly any boundaries for them this evening.
Hardly any. 39 for 5. Last delivery of the 7th over. 119 runs required. Goes straight. And that's going to be a Naman Realty 6. To end the 7th over. 45 for 5 are the cutting edge Striders. Last over. Harshil Darod, the bowler, on the leg side, and that'll the ball is in play, so they'll have to keep running. Gets 2 runs is Junaid Sharif. Gets off the mark with those 2 runs. 7.2 overs, 47 for 6 are the cutting edge Striders. So in the first season, the cutting edge Striders weren't able to do well. This is the Naman Realty Presents Superstar League 2.0 powered by Global T20 Canada, and the new team in this edition is the the GVC Strikers. It looks like it's going to be a winning start for the GVC Strikers. 7.3 overs, 48 for 6 are the Cutting Edge Striders against the GVC Strikers. Last 3 deliveries, and as the rule says, first 3 deliveries and the last 3 deliveries of an innings to be bowled by a woman player. So in comes Vidhi Mathuria. Did well with the bat. 6 balls, 9 runs that she scored. Good delivery as well in the block hole. Oh, the fielder at long off. Good attempt there, but that's going to be a Naman reality. 6er. Abhiraj Minawala can get some match practice there for the remainder of the league. That'll just be a single. Good bowling by Vidhi. Last delivery of the match. Can the Cutting Edge Striders lose by a lesser than 100-run margin? No, they cannot. That'll just be a single to end the proceedings for the Cutting Edge Striders at the end of the 8 overs. 56 for 6. And what a start this is for the GVC Strikers, the new team in the Superstar League, and they have won by a mammoth margin of 102 runs. What a victory this is. That's the kind of start that they must have hoped for, are the GVC Strikers. Happy owners, happy team managers, happy players are the GVC Strikers. There we go. Congratulations to the GVC Strikers for a brilliant start to the season. Superstar League 2.0.